When I was a first-year teacher, I didn't think I would have any problems in my classroom with behavior, but I had one of those aha moments early on in my teaching career. It was my 4th hour English class, and I had worked through several different interactions with a student, and it was one particular day when I was frustrated and I didn't have all of my lessons prepared, and there was one student in the back corner of my classroom that was going to get, essentially, my wrath. And in the back corner of my classroom, it was several times that I had already talked to this student. I look back in the back of the classroom and Jose doesn't have his workout yet again. And so this time I'm going to make a bigger deal out of it. So I looked to my class and I said, hold on a second, class. Jose, can you get your stuff out and get started like the rest of us? Or do you want to take freshman English for a second year in a row? About that time, Jose stands up out of his seat. He looks at me and he says, why don't you go yourself? And I get in his face with my magic finger and I say, that's it. You don't talk to me that way in my classroom. Do you understand me? I don't care if I'm a first-year teacher. You're going to be respectful to me. He starts using profanity and right at me, and it's becoming really stressful. I get frustrated and I get angry, and I said, that's it. Get your ass out of my classroom. He leaves and he goes to the office. I'm upset. My adrenaline is pumping. I'm really having a hard time getting back and teaching in front of my classroom. Not more than 5 minutes later, there's a knock at my door. I open the door up, and it's my principal. And my principal says, hey, I have Jose down in my office, and he's really upset. I said, he's upset? You should have heard what he said to me. Used all kinds of profanity, very disrespectful. Principal looked at me, and he said, oh, okay, so when I go back to talk with Jose, you want me to talk to him about using appropriate language, being under control, and being able to work through a challenging moment together? I said, yeah, exactly. He looked at me and he said, how am I supposed to do that? You didn't model any of that to him.